Following Donald Trump's disaster rally in Tulsa, a picture of a very sad and dejected President Trump started making the rounds. Here he is, of course, after the rally, in which 6,200 people, there he is, showed up, despite it being hyped up by his campaign to be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even 1 million people had registered, according to the campaign. Sad, baby. The New York Times, of course, reported that Trump had been furious at the turnout. The president, who had been warned aboard Air Force One that the crowds at the arena were smaller than expected, was stunned, and he yelled at aides backstage while looking at the endless rows of empty blue seats in the upper bowl of the stadium, according to 4 people. By the end of the rally, Mr. Trump's mood had improved, mainly because he was able to go and talk in front of the crowd, small as it was, about fake news and all this stuff. And then after leaving the stage, according to advisors, the fight seemed to have left him, at least temporarily. Leaving the arena, he wasn't yelling. Instead, he was mostly muted. When he landed back at the White House and walked off Marine One, his tie hung untied around his neck. He waved to reporters with a defeated expression on his face, holding a crumpled red hat in one hand. And actually, you know what? I'd love to show you the Trump walk of shame. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh God, that was sad. Oh my God, just a little like the thumbs up. You know what that looks like? That looks like winning. That's what that looked like. Now this got a lot of reaction on social media. Everybody was memeing this, putting this like to music. I would love to be able to show that, but I would get hit with like copyright. But there is an ad that I want to show you here in a few minutes. But let me read off some of the reaction on social media because it's always fun. One person said, "That is a Pulitzer Prize winning photo." That was from the Associated Press, by the way. Another person says, "So much winning." Another says, "One for the ages." Another says, "Mortified and humiliated, Donald Trump cannot escape the glare of the lights or the flash of the cameras as he walks from Marine One to the White House." Another said, "This is one sad, pitiful looking old tired man." He did look really sad. I mean, look, you can pinpoint probably the exact moment where it's like you saw that his heart is broken, just like shattered. Like, oh my God, why? Bad. Very sad. Another person says, "Please make this an iconic image of the Trump presidency. It'd be like Nixon's victory signal photo, but much sadder." Others say, "Disheveled, defeated, humiliated. His pathetic dog and pony show of racism, xenophobia, corruption, and lies is getting old. He was undermined, outclassed, and embarrassed by teenagers across the nation who coordinated mass purchases of tickets. Bad night for him and his cult." And of course, that's referring to the K-pop stans and TikTok Zoomers who did an awesome job by literally registering for thousands of free tickets with no intention to go. I mean, how many of those people actually did that and how much of an effect it had? Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it had some effect. Awesome. So now, apparently, Zoomers, you can trash millennials all you want. we're still going to stand you guys. So now another one says, I see the next Project Lincoln ad. Why is sad Trump sad? Is it because 1,000 Americans are dying every day? Is it because Black Americans are being murdered by the people paid to protect them? No, he's sad because he was punked by teenagers. So now that's an idea for Project Lincoln. I actually have the Project Lincoln ad. They were really, really fast. They were quick on this. And they actually released a number of ads, but here's one of the first ones. Take a look. Holy shit. Okay, that was good. You don't even have to have that announcer, right? And I don't know, I don't know who that lady is that normally announces, on these videos, like, Donald Trump is such a very sad man. Like, I don't know who she is, but I really would not want her narrating a video about me. And she's in another one. I don't have any other, Project Lincoln ad videos right now, but there's more than one about this, and they're all devastating. So Project Lincoln, of course, is a Republican group, so that's why they're vicious, right? You never see a Democrat run an ad like this, which sucks because I think we need to be like, I like this. I like these ads. I'm different than a lot of progressives. I'm vicious. Why? Because I want to win, right? And so, yeah, I'll run a vicious ad as long as it's fair. That right there, that's incredibly fair. That's, just a comparison between Donald Trump pre-rally and Donald Trump post-rally, post-pathetic rally, I should say. No, perfect. No lies, nothing, no lies detected, right? No, that's a perfect ad. And it is perfectly vicious, and it cuts deep because it goes at Donald Trump's ego. And that's what we should do. We need to be more vicious when it comes to not only just Donald Trump, right, obviously, but pretty much all Republicans. If you're going to run against a Republican, be vicious in an ad. Especially like when it comes to, the modern Republican Party, of which most have embraced fascism. Donald Trump's fascism, right? And look, I know it goes against our nature to be brutal as Republicans, but we need to take a page from Republicans, ironically, in this respect and go hard. We go hard, but we go with, of course, real substance and real criticism. That's not taking the page from certain Republicans, right? Because we're actually going to be factual, and we're not going to make things up, and we're not going to do stupid things. But like now, it's almost as if the Lincoln Project is kind of like a throwback of what Republicans used to do and the hard-hitting ads that they used to put out. Now, like, all Republican ads are like a person taking a gun and shooting a bill, Like, I'm going to shoot regulation. Like, it's all insane. So this is a throwback to when they actually did make sense in some of their ads, and when they weren't running horribly racist ads like Willie Horton, and were actually tough. That's what I'm saying progressives should do. We need to be tough, right? We need to go hard. We need to go hard with substance, with real criticism, because it's effective and it's strong, and we need to stop basically messing around. We need to not be afraid to punch up and kick while these people are down, right? Because these same people will not hesitate to punch down and kick down at the most vulnerable. So we need to be out there and challenging that. But nonetheless, this is an awesome ad showing Donald Trump at his most saddest and most pathetic is just fantastic. And I love every minute of it. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.